we got head coach Tony Kemper. He'll open with a statement. Y'all fire away at him after that.
Yeah, a big win. I mean, doesn't matter how you start if you finish like that. It feels good, and so I think obviously we have to work on that. I don't know why we kind of started so lethargic, but we did. But as this team has done, like Abby was saying, we definitely found a spark and some energy and got over the hump. I mean, looking at it, it's an interesting game. I mean, they led for 30 minutes. There was only one lead change, so when it flipped, it flipped. And I don't know what did it start 11-0? It felt like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then it was 13-2.
Yeah,
18-4.
We were minus 11 before we really tried it all, So that's kind of been this team's bugaboo all year, is if we could learn consistency, then, I think that we can do some fun things. We're on a 4-game winning streak, and, that comes on the heels of we were in a tough time. So I am proud of them for that. We definitely preached trying to be steady through that period, and that's hard. But I think obviously they were, and once they got over the hump with a win, we've put together a nice string. We've got a good Georgia State team coming in Saturday, and we need to reload, and we need to be a little bit more ready to play when the ball goes up, and then we need to play well throughout. So excited that tonight ended with the win. That was a big one in the standings and things. We're back over 500 in the league. I hope it kicks us in gear again, and we make another push. We're trying to talk to them about one game at a time, playing well once, and so that's what we'll try to do on Saturday.
Kind of like what I asked Abby. I mean, Sydney had a pretty big game tonight. Just what does that mean for you guys, having someone like that coming off the bench?
Yeah, she's really shooting the ball with confidence, and I really believe we shoot the ball well. I think that sometimes we all go through some ups and downs mentally. Sid is really shooting it with confidence right now. It's important that we have at least one that's doing that. And boy, she is, and we found her, and she's knocked them down. So she had another good game. We did hit some big ones in other spots that were really important. So timely threes, and I do believe that we still can become kind of a team that maybe flips it and makes more than what you're seeing right now. So Sid, I think, is keeping us afloat right now, and I hope she keeps doing it.
And Rochelle Scott too. I mean, she had a couple. When the momentum shifted, like you said, the last 8 minutes, I mean, I feel like everybody kind of felt it because you guys were just moving at that point. Is Rochelle, does she kind of do that often?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've been a good fourth quarter team all year. And Ro has had games where she started that way too. She can really get going. And sometimes it happens early, sometimes it happens late, but she is a talented player. She can really play, hoop, whatever you want to call it, and those skills sometimes are needed, and she made some nice plays tonight.
Do you feel like the defense has became improved over the course of
I thought we were a mess tonight, honestly, for a lot of that game, and some of that goes to how they play. That's a fast. They're not really small. They're pretty long, but they're playing 5 guards. They're fast. They all can drive it at you. And when you get spread out, and then, when they shoot it, like 10 and 11 really shot it well. So you've got to be out there on them, and they make it challenging. So I think our defense at times tonight wasn't very good, but some of that was based on who we were trying to chase around. We just didn't have matchups that we liked, and then I thought they kept us kind of in a backpedal a lot. We're backpedal, boom, and they could go. And so we have played pretty well when our defense is good. We only gave up 64, but I could make a film of things that we don't want to do that we did tonight. So the question about Mo Matthews was correct. I didn't think Mo started the game well. I thought she finished really well. She didn't do much in the first half at all. She finished with 12, 8 rebounds, and blocks. And so I thought she was really important to clean up some of those messes when we lost people. We just did not a good job on 10. I would say tonight probably, the things we wanted to do. They had the little stack ball screen play. It looked like we'd never seen it in our lives. We worked on that. What day is today? Thursday. We worked on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. and then we didn't guard it right once. So it is what it is, and we'll try to get better and play well Saturday.
And how good did you feel like that full court press was? It felt like, you guys haven't been bogged down by any press this year, but it felt like maybe App State's was just a little bit quicker or maybe a little bit more physical.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that they've got us on twice is they go again, right? So we get it out of the first trap, and then we want to think that we're done, and then they're coming again. And then we get it out of that one, and then we want to just throw it across the court and hold it there, like, hey, we did it. Nope, here they come again. So we had to make multiple plays out of there, and it's like when we break the press, what do you want to be? I said it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter. They're just going to go trap us again. So all it becomes is you space the floor, you cut to space, you get it out of there, and then you have to go downhill at the rim to either create a dump off or a kick out, and then you got to shoot one of those. Because otherwise, if we hold it, what are they going to do? They're going to trap you,
Yeah.
right? So I think getting that, and that is, that's not something that we do. So we're not great at practicing that against ourselves because we just don't do that. So that was kind of the problem to me. It usually wasn't the first trap; it was the fourth trap.
Yeah.
It's like, they're still going, and but we survived it. 10 turnovers. It was thrilling. Yeah, that was not my word, but thrilling. But it's not basketball. It's not always pretty, right? So we put them in a stretch where we were probably 12-2 or something like that. It just didn't feel like that because it was a little prettier of stops and scores, right? So I don't even know at the end. I mean, we probably turned it over like twice.
Yeah.
It just felt like more.